Good evening. I'm Felicia Tappan, co-founder of Slow Foods Kitchen here in Palmetto, Florida, where we make great stuff. But I was in the kitchen at home making some mashed cauliflower, and I didn't have any vegan butter, and I said, hey Amanda, where's the butter? So here we are in the commercial kitchen, which is walking distance, so we're going to make vegan butter for you tonight. So I've assembled the few basic ingredients, which are, I'm going to go through with you, and we just put the ingredients in the blender, we blend it, we pour it into a container and let it cool, and voila, we have what looks like, tastes like, and feels like butter. So the first thing you're going to do is we're using Simply Nature coconut oil. You want unrefined, cold pressed, because you want it to re-solidify. So you don't want a coconut oil that's room temperature, liquid at room temperature. So we have 5 ounces, which is almost a cup. It looks like 5/8 of a cup, if that makes any sense. It's about 2 tablespoons short of a cup. So we're putting our cold pressed, pure raw coconut oil, ingredient number 1. Now we have, which some, I really like this, it's called Forager Organic Dairy Free Half and Half. So it has hardly any sugar in it. You can use it to make sauces, butter, like we're doing tonight. I use it for creamer. You know, you want a no sugar creamer? Good idea. I picked this up at a local organic grocery store. We're going to put in 1/4 of a cup. Always shake your natural milks up because they have settling on the bottom. Next, we have a good quality grape oil, non-GMO, 2 tablespoons. If you used a strong olive oil, then your butter is going to have a strong olive oil taste. So use a nice neutral oil, like walnut oil, the grape oil, as long as it's a good cold pressed oil, that would be great. So now the next ingredient, which is just a pinch, turmeric, and the turmeric is going to give it color. I'm just going to put like a pinch between my fingers and put it in there. I can smell that nice turmeric. The same thing with the apple cider vinegar. I'm using a dash. I got orange fingers now too. Just a dash measure, which is about maybe 1/3 of a teaspoon, but I actually have a measuring spoon that says dash. Put that to the side. Looks like we have everything but the last ingredient, which is liquid lecithin. Bought this from Mountain Rose Herbs, and it is, as you can see, it's really thick and gooey. And what this is going to do, you don't have to use it, but if you've got it, I would use it. I'm going to also put a dash. It's going to help all of the ingredients emulsify and stay together. So let's get this little bitty dash out of here. It's going to be difficult. See, on camera, I don't want to just like stick my finger in there, but this is really hard. So it's not much. And since it was so hard to get out, I'm just going to get another little bit and drop it in there because a lot of it's sticking on the spoon. I tell you, cheap, even on camera. So that's all done. Now, the only problem I see in hindsight is this is not very much for this blender. So we're going to see, but all we have to do is get it to blend. So I'll turn it on, and it's going to splash all over, and I'm just going to let it run until it hopefully comes together, or I'll stop and scrape it. So let's see what happens. Now, this is not a commercial blender. This is an Aldi special that we bought a couple of years ago, but we use it in the commercial kitchen, but it's been working great. As you notice, I had to hold the button, so that's because that button doesn't work anymore. So now we just have a nice liquid that we'll put in the fridge and chill it until it's hard. And by that time, I'll put it in the freezer so that when my mashed cauliflower is ready, I can have butter and herbs on my mashed cauliflower with my steamed broccoli. Y'all have a great night. See you next video. And y'all know what to do with that little button down there in the bell. Subscribe so you can keep up with us here in the kitchen.
Is there anything else you want to tell them? Okay, you need to smile.
Retire early and play hard. That's my motto these days. Okay, here we go. off to the cauliflower.
Come back. Remove the background. Okay. Smile. Smile. Say Harley.
Harley,
All right. Good
it's
enough.
chopper time.
Here, smile. Over here. This is for a thumbnail. Okay.
A thumbnail.
Okay.
Are you ready?
It's been going.
Oh.